My son, when I started, I didn't realize how bad his reflexes were. He ended up having, I don't know, nearly all of them. And I started with Sonia's online course, and within about 4 weeks or so, I could already tell that he was more calm, less distracted, and that just began the avalanche of symptoms that got better. It was everything from messy eating. He has no problems with that anymore, whereas before it was all over everywhere. When he would walk into a room, he'd bounce off the walls. You tell him to go somewhere, and he would pick himself up and run into 3 walls, a couch, and stumble into the next room. And now he has so much more coordination of movement. It's fluid, and his organizational skills are better. He is a very intelligent kid and didn't have that many problems reading, but as the organization skills came through, he started getting everything together at school. And so by the end of the school year this year, after a year of movement and reflex integration, he was the top auxiliary reader of his entire grade. He did not know his left from right, and that came fairly quickly once we started. He could tell left from right. The B and D were always mixed up, the lowercase letters. That's no longer a problem.
Anything with strength and
definitely strength and coordination. He couldn't catch a ball. He could throw a ball. I mean, he could, but it was very painful to watch. He didn't have much upper body strength. Could not do a push up at all. And now he can. And now he can catch the baseball across the midline anywhere. And he can tilt his head back and catch a pop fly, whereas before it was not going to happen.
Yeah, so he's much happier.
And if anything, out of all the movement, all of the balance things and the organization is great, but the best thing is his confidence and his pride in himself. He is so much happier. You want to say how old he is?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
He was 8 when I started the movements, but I noticed things long before then of things that I thought he needed to work with. But now he's 9, going on 10, and I know that before I found the reflexes, before I started working, it was really disheartening as a parent to see my child. I could tell he was starting to wither.
Yeah.
His light was going out. He was not. He was becoming frustrated with things that he knew that he should be able to do, like catch a ball, write, handwriting without problem, tie his shoes, that type of thing. And he was becoming very discouraged and not having anything. Really, it seemed like everything was against him. And now it's completely 100% the opposite. And he is so happy and so excited. And he can do things that when he does things that he knows that he couldn't do before, his whole face lights up. So.